Hi and welcome to this video where I'm going to help you with pricing your artwork using three very different but quite simple formulas. Now, these three formulas are actually really aimed at the beginner artist who is really trying to land on a price in order to enter the marketplace. So if you are somebody that is already selling your work, you've already made sales, you kind of know where your prices are at, then this isn't necessarily for you, but you can go and watch a later video, which is all about how to raise your prices. But for those of you who are new to art, who are new to selling your art and are looking for ways to price your art, let me take you through these three simple formulas. So the first of these formulae is a price per inch model, and on this one we simply add in the dimensions of the artwork. So let's say the work was 24 inches by 18 inches, and we're going to give it a value of 225 per inch. Then it would come in at 972. Let's add in our materials. Let's say they were 70. It doesn't matter if it's pounds, dollars, euros, to be honest. I mean, these are the numbers that you kind of get to start with. And the number we have here, when we add that in, is, let's just bring that down, is 1042. So this you could round up to 1100 probably. So you usually want to round up, but sometimes you might want to also round down. So that is one model, and it's really up to you how much you want to put in this price per inch section. Going over to the next tab is slightly different. This one is a slightly more linear model where you're going to add up the dimensions on the vertical and the horizontal, the height and the width, and then you're going to multiply that by a value that you have given the artwork. So you can see here, you know, where we have a 30, what does it say, 36 inch by 24 inch at 25 pounds, dollars, euros per inch there. I mean, it's not a square inch, and that brings us to this number. And then we add on the materials, and then we have another number. And again, this one at 698, but you would really round up to at least 700 or 750 or something like that. So we can see that we can do one more down here. And if we do let's do it as 24 by 18, and maybe we actually want to have it at 40, then it costs 744 plus, let's say, 70 for the materials, and we're at 814. So you can round that up to, you know, in the lower hundreds, the numbers can go up in increments of 25. So this could be 825. It could be 850 there as well. And then moving over to the final tab is an hourly rate. So this is where you would calculate your hourly rate that you have chosen to have for yourself times the number of hours that the artwork took to create. So here again, you can see the simple formula. So if your hourly rate was 30 and that artwork took you 15 hours to make, then that comes in at 450. And let's say the material cost was 70, then we're at 520, and we can round that up to 525 or 550, for example. So these are three very simple ways. If you don't know how long an artwork took to make because you didn't calculate that, well, that's fine. You can take a guesstimate, you know, a bit of a guess and a bit of an estimate. Alternatively, you can now start calculating, right? Start keeping a log of how much time an artwork is taking, especially for those of you that work on multiple pieces in the studio at any given time. Just start keeping a record, and you'll be able to see like how long these things are taking, and then be able to use that for your work in the studio that you're looking to price and take out into the marketplace, or of course, you know, when it comes to pricing these works in the future. So that is three ways that you can start off with a formula if you are really struggling to price your art. And, you know, like I said, you can always round up or down there as well. Hope you found this video helpful. Do leave a comment and subscribe.